much indeed. So, Mr. Chairman, Honourable Chief Guest, Vice-Chancellors, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the 4th Conference on Globalisation, Entrepreneurship and Emerging Economies, being held here at the Daffodil International University, Dhaka, Bangladesh.
Okay, and as I've said, my presentation, please. As I said, we will take questions, and there will also be the presentation of some wonderful memories of this conference at the end of the entire session. Admiral, thank you very much.
Networking. Back in 2012, when I was just a first-year PhD student, and since then, every year I attend one of the conferences in Paris, in Rome. Today I'm in Oxford. Next year I would like to come to Cambridge. And the reason, you know, after 4 years I'm still
because
here.
His clarity, his warmth, his insight was so extraordinary that he just managed to put it all into a nutshell without in any way dumbing anything down. Now, he comes from a state in America called Texas.
2015, the public debt held by the public is 13.1 trillion. It's due to go up to 23.7 trillion over the next 10 years. The long-term forecast going out to 2046, it's 155% of GDP, very high, very close to the Japan numbers now.
And redefine their business model. The impact of these conspicuous trends will invariably marginalize the academic development and emotional intelligence of non-traditional and underrepresented minority students. Within the framework of business education, it is of paramount importance that students
you have already met Professor David Graves, Professor Islam, and Professor Dr. Datta. So can I first few minutes, I want each one of them to give their point of view, and then we move on towards some of the questions that I'm going to ask them. So may I ask...
There's an awful lot going on there, where they said they're not really ready for it, but the ones who are ready for it, for example, KPMG, staff there, they're welcoming it. They're not worried about job losses. PwC has already pioneered AI in its auditing, analysing, look at that there, billions of different data points. And again, it's freeing up time for people. Ernst Young.
But I'm also an economist. So we have a multidiscipline team that's also multi-age. I'm at the end of the spectrum with Professor Avado, and the rest of them are some young faculty that we hope will take on the work, because we're very tired already.
The building blocks of what's inside you needs to be brought out of you. And that's one of the things that we try to do each day in our lives. Another point in my life, when the professor...
They don't have any print ISSN.
That's right.
Is it a problem?
No.
In my university?
I got your question. See, before 1970s or late 70s, all the publications...